What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. As you can see, I'm in a brand new area, but this is not in our game. I am in the Chinese version of the Division 2 today in a brand new game mode. Well, brand new game mode for me, called the Abyss. It's been around before in this version, but it's the first time it's been available for me to play since I got access to the game. So as you come into this brand new area, you can just select it on the map and teleport here. You can see there is obviously a leaderboard and a really nice area. I've been in this before on my live, and I think I've posted some pictures. I really like this area. I think it's designed really well. But if you're wondering what this game mode is, it's very much like Summit, well, our version of Summit. Apart from you can only play it single player, which is a little bit odd because you kind of think that, you know, it's a team up with your other agents game. But yeah, I don't know. They also changed Summit in this game to be a solo activity, but it does have a bearing on like getting watch points and things like that. They made it, you know, kind of a seasonal event. But we digress. Whereas this version, when you go into it, you can kind of earn materials and, well, currency, I guess. You can come here to the shop and you can buy these things with your Abyss currency. And you can see the Abyss logo here, and it kind of gives you the idea of what it's going to be like. So with Summit, where you start at the bottom and you work your way up, with this, you start at the top and you work your way down. Groundbreaking, I know. But you can get yourselves some vanity in here. Obviously, this is vanity from the Rogue Agents set that we had to purchase, but it's actually free in this version if you get yourself some currency. This is the mask that us people on PC have not yet got, which is a little bit unfortunate. There's some Chinese exclusive stuff in here as well. That looks like Conley, is it, I think? Yeah, and a bunch of other Chinese stuff and a couple of bits that we've got. Yeah, this is what you're looking at. We've got the police officer uniform. I'm pretty sure we got that as well. A couple of skins, an emote, which I don't know what it is, and then some material upgrades, which is cool. So all these areas in here are completely new. I don't know how good I'm going to be at this. My agent really isn't up to scratch, but we're going to give it a go and see how we can get to. I really like these scoreboards, and you know, the fact that it gives you kind of a hologram of the agent that is currently, you know, first, second and third. This is pretty cool. But let's head in. So I believe when we get in here, we're going to see a bunch of Summit style objectives, pretty much exactly the same, I believe. But so it kind of questions me, would we want this in our game? I don't really know, but I guess we will see. I guess it would have to have some kind of meaning, right? But as you can see on the side there, you get 3 minutes to complete a floor, so you are under a time limit. And obviously it gets harder and harder and harder the more and more you go down. That's what she said. So this room's obviously completely different. It looks actually very cool. But as you can see here, I don't know how well I'm going to do against these guys. But, oh, it looks like I'm okay. But you've got to, was it shoot the computers? I don't know. Hack the laptops, maybe. Oh, bomb. Yes, this is hack the laptops. I did have shoot the servers before, but I didn't really want to carry on because I thought if I end up carrying on, I'm going to end up spoiling the experience for being able to show you guys. As you can see, the map is pretty cool, but very much just like Summit, where, you know, it's objective based. And that kind of makes me think, you know, would we really want this? I don't really know. Unless it had some really good reward. I mean, content's content, right? But I'm not so sure, you know, how many people really love the Summit, you know? Probably not too many. I suppose if something has purpose, then, you know. Totally missed that one because of this water shining on this light. The area is incredible though. Like, this is really cool looking. Quite small, but really good. And obviously you can see I did it within the time limit. Got myself a bunch of materials that are usually pretty hard to come by in this game. So they're all materials that you can use to then upgrade. So you don't have to necessarily pay to win. But what you can see is when I go in here now, I'm going to get maybe a different objective, but it's the same floor again. And what kind of happens is they go on like a 5-round rotation. You play the same floor 5 times in a row, and then it will take you to a different one. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing here. Maybe just kill all of the enemies. Should have probably translated the objective before I came in. I really need to change my mouse settings on this version of the game. The sensitivity is way too high. Yep, it was to kill all of them. So what I'll do is I'll get ourselves to the next floor and I'll show you what we come up with next. Alright, so we're exploring the unknown now. So I did the floor for the 5th time. Now you can see and I actually get to leave. And it's just going to put me in an elevator. Which, you know, this and the menus are even the same. Everything is very Summit-esque, I guess, right? Aside from this fancy looking logo. I did get, I think it was like 3 Abyss currency at the end of that one, the 5th one. I don't know if I was getting them at the end of every round. Probably one to keep an eye on when I complete this round, hopefully. But we should be in a different area now. So you can tell that I don't think any of these assets are particularly new. It just looks like they've used stuff from, you know, we already have in the game already. Although this is pretty crazy. There's some kind of pretty crazy server room going on here. So again, I think it's probably going to be all of the same tasks again, just on a different floor. Ow, you got me. Well played. Get these last bad guys dead. Now, so let's check the points. Did we get any points? No, so you only get the Abyss points after you finish the 5 levels. I'm assuming I'll probably get more this time around. Right, I'm going to try and get at least 5 done, and then we can have a look at another area. So we're just coming to the end of this level. You should see my Abyss points pop. Here we go. So same material still, but we got 2 Abyss points. I think I got 3 last time. Maybe I got 2. So yeah, pretty low on the points considering there's some pretty expensive items. Well, it's mainly vanity though in that section. But we're going to go up to the next section now. And hopefully it will be another new area for us to look at. So here we are in the next area, the storage area, this one. Oh. Right, so there's 3 computers around here again, so let's start knocking them out quickly. Our servers. Shut down the fire turret that doesn't set these guys on fire, which is insane to me. Can I get that one? Can't see if I can get that one. Run. But although this is, you know, a new... Oh, can't hide on that one. something new to do. It's still, you know, the same as Summit. Alright, so I'll see if I can get through this one. Oh, we got a purple box this time, which will have materials in, which is nice. So we're getting better rewards as we move up. One thing to note, the enemies don't drop loot. So the only rewards I'm getting are the actual rewards for the end of each level. Alright, so we've just arrived to our next new area. Looking pretty sweet. I don't know if we can kind of see out here. Not really, it just looks like empty warehouses. Things so far are still okay. Oh, big computer screens and everything. Oh, so this is going to be 4 servers, right? Yeah. These things are getting a little bit tougher to kill. Not sure if I'll be able to get to see everything, but we'll see. We'll certainly try. Whoa, did that... Oh, the drones can't kill it, can I? Gotta get rid of the servers. See ya. There we go. Is that it? One left, there you go. So we get to see the room now a little bit. So we've got... Oh, there we go. And it's taking me up. But yeah, lots of TV screens. Looks like some kind of news press room. But I'll see if I can get these 5 done and we'll see what's next. Alright, so I actually managed it. I surprised myself. We've got ourselves another new area. But you can see here, like, all this stuff is just lifted directly from somewhere. Even the doors look the same. The dodgy doors. I'm not sure how we'll get on in this area, but we'll see. Might be too great in for the computers. Wow, look at this area. Like a giant aquarium. I've got time to fight you, bro. I've got to get going. Oh, look at the shark. This and the first kind of garden plant area, both very, very cool. Definitely much more intense now. My builds are starting to kind of cap out. I'm running out of bullets because it takes that many to kill them. And I generally only have one good gun. Rip. Hey bro, thank you for looking after the circle for me. Oh, blind. Oh, very blind. Oh man, I've got to do servers. Get ourselves over here. Oh, it's going to be close on the time. This is definitely the longest objective. I had this in the other area. It took ages as well. I'm trying to ignore the bad guys putting them out. Especially the minigun. The mini tank. 35 seconds left. Where's that last server? In there. Got it. Have to run wild a little bit, looking for enemies. Jump over at the mini tanks, just want the enemies. No, we didn't do it. So I will try and push through this, see if the objectives change, see if I can actually manage to do it. And if I do, I'll be back. If I don't, I'll be back and we'll have a quick wrap-up summary. I'm not quite sure how I did that, but I actually managed to do it. That was crazy. So we get a nice look at the huge... Whoa, 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 look at the shark. Aquarium in here. This is a pretty nutty place. But I have kind of come to the conclusion with this list that I really don't feel like we do need this too much. Like, it's so similar to what we already have that isn't necessarily that popular. What I do like about this though is that they seem to handle the difficulty differently than our game. It's getting progressively harder as I get up, and not as it harder as in like just story, normal, hard, challenging, heroic and legendary. They just seem to be a little bit more tankier the higher that I get, and I get that's probably just a play on, you know, how the game's working, right? Necessarily just adding HP or armor to the enemies isn't a good way of doing it, but it does encourage me to go and make my build better so that that doesn't feel like that, if that makes sense. So I think in this style of gameplay style, it kind of works all right. So this is probably the last kind of area that we've not yet seen. It looks like it's contaminated, so we'll have a look in. I'd be very surprised if I can do this one in the time though, if it's that same oh my gosh, if it's the same type of game mode where I've got to shoot the servers and stuff, because yeah, I just didn't have the... Oh, maybe this is different though, we'll see. Or even killing a server is hard though. Oh yes. Yeah, see, they're just way more tankier now because I am weak sauce. So it's kind of like artificial, you know, difficulty, I guess. The fact that it's making it be, you know, they're just tankier. But in this case, that does kind of encourage you to go and do your build and make your build better so that you can progress further. See if I can tank this and get through. My survivability is good, I just don't have the DPS. Oh, maybe we can. Maybe we can push through it. So we'll see. But I think this is probably the last type of area, but let's play on. I scraped that so hard. I can't actually believe that I actually managed to get to level 30. But I think this is going to be the end of the video now. I don't think there's anything new for you to see. So if you've not already, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And do tell me what you think. Do you want this in our game? Are you not bothered? Is it just too similar to what we've got already and it would just be thrown in and have no use to it? I think if they would put something like this in our game, they could just put it straight in. Yes, okay, that would be fine. But I do think there would have to be some kind of decent rewards, right? Something to make it worthwhile. Yeah, this is what areas that we've seen before now. So now we're kind of back to normal, which is great. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. I look forward to reading your comments and I'll see you in the next one, agents. Goodbye.